What's up, Rockstars? Today I have the pleasure of looking at some, I believe, Cyber Odyssey minis. Now, I guess we'll see for sure. You'll already know because I don't do clickbait in my thumbnail or, title so that you know exactly what you're getting into. But, so I may stand corrected, but either way, I'm excited to see what's in this box. This is from the Red Joker. Let's go and find out. Okay, now I'll do a top-down unboxing, of course, but for now, you'll just have to bear with me while I open this, and then we'll dive deep into it, of course. Let's see how exactly. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how this box opens. Not very well. I think there's instructions here, but I'm not sold. How about we just tear it open? I always do that. Come on. I struggle so much with these unboxings. Yeah, perfect. This is great. That's good. All right, okay. And inside is another box. Perfect. This is like one of those like little Russian doll sets, right? Where there's a whole bunch inside of each other. This one is taped to Kingdom Come, which is kind of exciting. Let's go ahead and see, I guess, what to do here. I guess you need to cut somewhere, right? Okay, hold on, wait. So I see actual cardboard here. Let's go ahead and try and just maybe go right along the edge here. Let's just see what that got me. Probably nothing. Probably nothing. I bet it's nothing. Okay, hold on. Wait. Maybe. Oh, see, I don't think that's... Oh my gosh. I need to know, like... Oh, okay, that went through. Okay, I found a little bit. Okay. All right. There we are. Oh man, we're getting there. Whew. And inside here, we got a nice little box. Look at that. That's cool. That's pretty sweet. I dig it. The Red Joker. Okay, all right. Hopefully this came in okay. I'm hearing some movement, so I'm a little worried. But I don't know what that movement even is. So looks like we got several minis in here. You know what? Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, I see one broke here at least. I'll have to fix that. Okay, let's maybe a couple did. All right, let's go ahead and do the top down, and you'll see what I'm looking at here. It looks like they did best effort. That's for sure. Alright, now I finally have the rest of the prototype. I fixed the miniatures. I even fixed that really cool guy. He's really cool, but he was like a mess when I first got him. I'll show them all of those like in detail up front so you can see them all as they actually are supposed to be along with this after I open this up and see what's inside. So let's go ahead and take a look. Be very careful with this. It seems like it's packed full, hopefully with bubble wrap, but I can't be too sure. So, no idea what's on the inside of this box, like what it actually is, right? Never know with these prototypes how they're made or put together or anything like that. Okay, yeah, it looks like bubble wrap, so that's good. I probably haven't broken anything yet. And it's a box within a box. Within a box. But here we are. Oh, that's not bad at all. All right, let's get this out of the way. Just shove that over there. And start cutting into this. I think just that one will do it. There might be one more here. Okay. Now, this out of the way. Cyber Odyssey, Breach into the Unknown. And it's actually like wrapped and everything, which is kind of cool. Let's see what the inside has in store. Obviously still not final box because it's just got a blank white back, and I'm sure that won't be the case in the final version. I have high hopes for the quality of this because it's designed by the guy who did Joan of Arc, which I love. Once they fix all the balancing stuff, but that's not necessarily the designer's role there, right? In fact, I believe he was like freelanced to whatever company, which is why now he's doing this anyway. But designed by him and made by the same people, Red Joker, who did Oko Chronicles, which is a fantastic game with some wonderful, wonderful miniatures and cardboard quality, and just the components in general. The production quality is really, really nice, and it's a really fun and interesting game. So let's go ahead and pop this up and see what we have in store. Come on. Okay. A little hard to open here. All right, and inside, padding, totally fine, and a whole host of stuff. So we got cards, we got tokens, more tokens, standees, I think, more tokens, different cards, whole bunch of more cards. Let's see, we got some, I think these are player trays, little ancient tray things here. We got some spin dials I need to put together here. We got a calendar and influence and hacking. Looks like this might actually be the some of the player boards here. At least, so yeah, this is the triads and the organization governmental department. Those two at least. I think there's going to be 4 or 5 in the main game. Then we have some like map tiles that we'll be going towards. So again, we'll look at that in a moment. And then it looks like 2 different districts. I have District 14 and District 3. Unless this folds out. I don't think so, but we'll find out. Only other thing in this box is some more tokens. So let's go ahead and dive into the top-down version. We'll actually see what this is all about. All right, let's take a look at the box in detail. We're going to take everything out and really kind of zoom in on everything. I will also I'll go and show you the, after I open this up. Sorry, the box is hard to open, but again, prototype happens. Okay, now that we've kind of seen inside there, I'm actually going to go ahead and bring in some of the miniatures that I fixed so you guys can see that as well, because I think you'll be interested in seeing, for the most part. There is one I did an exception on. So you saw her. I'm going to zoom in here so you can really see. There you are. And she was already I had one of them. There's a few of her, and I fixed them all. That were like broken here, and one had their head broken. But you've already seen this one, so I'm not going to show you in too much detail or talk too much about this one because I already did. She was mostly good, but I had to put another gun on her and the end of her guitar. But as you can see, very, very cool design here. You can love that she's yelling and screaming and shooting and hollering and running, and it's just overall just action pose through and through. A lot of that going on here. Really like that. Okay, then we have this guy who I think is super cool. Part of my favorite mini, actually. If you recall, they had his face all kinds of messed up. I cleaned him up a little bit more, put him in some more UV. It looked like his whole head part wasn't really, for whatever reason, cured very well, and then put his sword on there. Again, this is a rough 3D print, so there's postmarks on the sword and whatnot, but you get the idea. He's actually got a spray can here, a katana kind of weapon there. He's got another blade here. He's got a big old gun here and a backpack, and of course he's actually like metallic. Everything showing is there. So he has another spray can there because obviously graffiti is very important to everybody in this gang. Super cool mini there. And then we have her. Now I fixed her for the most part. There's one little change I did as soon as the focus comes in. Come on, focus. There we are. Okay, it's actually leaning a little bit. I made it to where it has a connection point on her head just to make it a little bit more secure. Obviously, when they do this, this will be ABS. The Red Joker is really good at using ABS where needed, and so that'll be actually, this thick of ABS is actually quite good, and we'll be able to support it just fine, I imagine. And then they can make this fairly lightweight instead of a big solid hunk of resin, which is actually quite heavy. So it's at a little bit of an angle, but as you can see, she's just kind of standing there as a business lady. Obviously, you can kind of tell, and she's remote controlling this thing that has like, the unit number on it and a big old Gatling gun. The thing's ridiculous looking. Super cool idea and design definitely captures a cyberpunk style that I think we're all kind of looking for. So there's the minis. I just wanted to show you those so you could see what the ones that came with it when they were actually fixed. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these components here and see what's going on. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to actually start. I'll take a lot of this out and move the box. So what I'm going to do, I think, because I want to look at some of the bigger stuff down here first. I think I'll give a little bit of context. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. I'm going to take it all out. I'll take it all out. There you go. Okay, so it looks to me like you're going to start out with just 2 factions available. And those 2 factions being the Red Triads and the Federal Security Branch organizations. So this is a governmental department, and this is a parallel organization. I don't know what parallel means here. But let's go ahead and just take a look at one here. So we have clues folders. We have in 1 and 2 and 3. We have the same color, same logo, and color plus logo bonuses by the looks of it. Looks like here you have these investigation points that you can get, and those go into your investigation cards. Then you have transports, so you can take a taxi, and they cost different amounts depending on what it is you're taking. It looks like motorcycle, you can take 1 person. A taxi, you can take 2 people. And then a big old taxi, which costs more, you can take 3 people. I imagine it's something like this, where you put the person in there, which is actually kind of cool that you can assign people to different parts there. And the reason that's important is because you're also getting these agents. We'll look at these cards here, so they can have 3 different supplies and some kind of XP thing, and it looks like a health tracker here. I imagine your field agents go in like this, and then they actually, I'll lay it down on the board so you can see how you actually, so you do that, and they can actually keep slotting in like that, which is kind of cool. So looking at these, let's see, they got just a blank thing here. Those are cards here. We'll look at those. But it looks like you can hire these agents, and they have different loadouts and XP trackers and whatnot, which seem pretty darn cool. I dig that. I also like the color difference between the 2 boards. Okay, we have a calendar because different things are going on. Looks like it's a 12-day calendar, and different parts happen different times. We have 0 hacking plus 0 hacking plus 0 opponent plus 1 hacking plus 1 opponent plus 2 plus 1 and plus 3 plus 2. And then you have influence and then hacking. Looks like they cost different amount. So I'm assuming influence has to do with opponent and hacking has to do with hacking. Would be they're super opponents. I don't even know what that is. But it looks like you can get XP or what does that say? Strategy cards, or these are the shape of the items, the supplies here. So looks like that's what that is. Looks like you can get some kind of other stuff here. There's 2 times XP, but it's not XP job, whatever that means. Looks like you can get some other card here as well. Just various different things you can do, and also there are different colors, and I don't know what all that is. I'll have to read the rule book. I'll let you guys know, obviously. But you essentially have a limited time to be able to figure out what's going on. Now, you're going to be going on these districts, and again, this is a high level. I have not read the rule book. I might get stuff wrong, but I only have 2 districts available. Obviously, there are going to be more. I believe there's going to be plenty more, so this is just kind of the start here. I don't know. I'm assuming they connect kind of like that. Right, where you can complete the circle. And I don't know exactly how that works. I don't know. But it looks like you get some nice thematic art of Independence Plaza and what that looks like here. And there's different symbols here that it looks like do not all match, right? So here it looks like you can probably buy some fashion. Right? I'm assuming this is the quick look of what it is that you can do. So you can go here and buy some stuff, or you go here and hire some people by the looks of it, or fight some people, or sell some things, or, who knows what each of these do. Here you have some kind of cybernetic upgrade, probably stuff, some reprogramming stuff. I don't know if this is a building you can go into, or what that necessarily looks like. I actually don't know. Here's the Fargo function, one of my favorite art pieces they have here. I really like the aesthetically look of this. like a lot. I love the probe droid kind of thing. I love the hover bike. I love the rain. I love the police car there. Another probe droid. I like the weird banana and Pac-Man ghost symbol going on here. This says banana and right there, which is hilarious. The like glass look here, the graffiti in the background, the people there. It just looks really, really cool. Though this one has the cool koi fish plus hologram there and a licorice symbol there. You know, who knows what. But eventually, you're going to actually be going into buildings and sending your agents into there. And that's where this comes in. I don't know exactly how this, again, looks like. It looks like this is probably an entrance, perhaps, here. And then here's maybe 4 people. I mean, I don't know exactly how this looks like or how it connects. But you'd have something like this, where you get to go and actually investigate an area and, you know, move your agents around and be able to actually do different things. In kind of a more traditional board game style thing. Very interested in this part of the game, obviously. What I think is this is almost maybe the meat and potatoes of like a down and dirty stuff, and this is like the whole meta city phase kind of thing. But again, I will let you guys know. There's not a lot known here, so I'll do my best to let you guys know. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the agents you can get by the looks of it. Maybe I don't have a mini for each one, and that's why I did get multiple of her. I'm assuming they're still working on the sculpts of everything, getting printed out and whatnot, so I got some repeats. These are not cards, these are actually card stock, which is kind of nice. Like, this is a cardboard. So here's Vixen, right? So this would be Vixen here, so if you were to hire her, you'd come here and put it in the agent slot. Here's my assumption, I would think. Though maybe not. I'm not exactly sure. The space is not quite big enough, so maybe these cards go. I don't know. I'll have to see, actually. Looks like she's a singer, so she actually has a way to get money, perhaps. Looks like you can get 200 credits for it. Let me zoom in a little bit now that we're looking at individual components here. I'm assuming that's what she can do there. She has 1 in combat, 1 in sociability, and a skill. When Vixen is activated, she can be placed on an action space, tactical without being equipped with a weapon. Maybe a recruitment cost here, something like that. There is a leveled up version or something like that. This is red. 0 combat, 1 sociability. The thing is 5. Same singer. When red is activated, she can be placed on an action space, tactical without being equipped with a weapon. So same kind of thing. There's Vixen and there's red. And they have different stats, it looks like, but they're both singers. And I don't know how much all of that changes. I guess we can take a look. Let's look at Arabella, Death Watch 2.0. When she uses a weapon, she always takes expert value into account, whatever that means. She has hacking investigation. There is a symbol here, though it's kind of hard to see the symbol, but definitely there. She's a mercenary. And it looks like Scarlet Woo is the other option. And again, it looks like the number goes up and the values go down, whatever the heck that means. But the same thing as well there. Take one more look at both sides here. Brother 15 and brother 13. So there's, I don't know what happened to 14, but okay. So again, 3 to 4 and then 0, 0, 0, 0 to both of those, finance and sociability. So at the beginning of your turn, place 1 token on the influence track. That's on both. And again, he's a priest on both. So I'm not sure exactly what all of these do, but there is her. So there's the actual mini for her. So you can kind of see. So that is. It's like combat and driving is her. You get to draw a support card at the beginning there. She's a gang member. And then we have a private investigator. And then we have a terrorist. Oh no. He's terrorist. You can tell because he has a... notice the art does not match the sculpt design. So there's something there for for some of them anyway. Looks like some of them were dead on. He has espionage in combat. Then we have the DHR. HR. Sociability and finance with another skill for combat card. Then we have a hacker. And then we have the bodyguards. There's 2 of them by the looks of it. I guess they're twins. I don't know. Then we have the medic and the mercenary. I do want to see her mini really bad. And then a journalist as well. So quite the bunch of agents you can get by the looks of it. But that's them. Let's go ahead and take a look at these cards while we have them out here. Guess we have everything now, but let's take a look at the cards anyway. Okay, good. Hey, look at that. They're easy open. Maybe I'll actually keep these in if that's an easy way to keep them. All right, this reminds me a lot of Oko, just in the overall kind of black rim, card. Merrill campaign speech. Looks like these are just a whole bunch of different things. Looks like different events can happen, conflict, duration, reward. These are maybe different things that can do, and this is live. The mayor gives his first speech in view of his upcoming re-election, confident he promised to finally allow minor AI access to his administration at last. There's some other symbols here, what's going on, and then on the back, there's the Fargo Junction, and then NEPD, Media 6 or whatever. So this is probably the back of it is like this. So we got some, let's organize these. Technical cards. Okay, we got trip cards. Again, in my review, I'll explain all of this, and the review will come out very, very soon. Very, very soon. Strategy card. Okay, and then we have the Cold Harbor. We got Reboot Hill. So these are some different districts that we don't necessarily have. Here's Cold Harbor. Interesting enough, this looks like a video game, which is kind of ironic, I think, considering, cyberpunk and all that. Here's Reboot Hill. Again, it looks like a video game. Kind of computer graphics. Millennium Hall. Here's now art. So different art here. I much prefer the art over the computer graphics myself. The Millennium Mall, sorry. Then we have Independence Plaza, which is the location I actually have. And the Fargo Junction. So let's take a look at just this and not even spoil any of that. Okay, so we got Merrill, campaign speech, an anti-weapon protest, an android's attack. This is just blank. I don't even know what that's all about. Not sure. It looks like they're just showing, hey, there will be more, but we've not filled them all out. So I just got a few of them for each one for demo purposes. Here's a cyber delinquent released, a new med tech clinic, a cyber discovery. Very interesting. Okay, so a lot of different stuff here. Looks like 11 and 11 of each. There's a little number here, 1A, 1A. Oh, never mind, there's several 1As. And then it's like overwritten. I don't even know what's going on there. So it's prototype, right? But got some of those. You got a whole bunch of the other ones. I wonder if they're even filled out. No, they're all blank. I got a whole bunch of blank cards. Great. But as you can see, there's definitely more that's coming from that. Interesting there. Okay. Let's look at some strategy cards. I got this slightly mixed. There we go. Strategy cards. So again, at least these are not blank by the looks of it. It looks like there's 24 of them. It goes from green to yellow to orange to is that a darker orange? Yellow, orange, and then red for the last bit, though the last bit seems quite long. Let's see, that's initiative and compensation. It looks like there's different ones. Buy one hacking card, place one token on the influence track, or draw the first agent on the deck and place this later on the agent one slot of your dashboard. These are all saying mostly the same thing in green. And okay, so the green all say, oh no, a little bit different. Wait, no, that's a different kind of green. Yeah, no, they're different. They're different. It's just sometimes it's the same thing. It just kind of depends, and there are different values on here too. Okay, interesting. Don't know what that's all about at all. We have trip cards. I imagine when you take a trip, you just draw these. You can have a traffic jam, a gang attack, a detour. You can be chased. You can have a police roadblock. You can have somebody on your tail, a car wreck, civilian distress, road toll, a quiet road, which has nothing, which is kind of interesting. Or it looks like a car chase on the bottom there. Is there always a car chase? Yeah, it looks like it. If the race is successful, earn one clue token. If the race has failed, the agent loses one health point. Oh, what did he crash? And then congested road as well. There's a benefit and adventure for different values as well. I'm assuming this is based off your driving skill, right? There was somebody here that could drive, I remember. They were a driver. Let's see. Investigation, combat, finances, sociability, investigate. I think it was earlier, wasn't it? Here, driving of 0. Well, crap. Oh, driving of 1. There you go. Don't know what that necessarily means, but there's that. And tactical cards. Last cards here. We have a whole... Okay, there's not a whole lot. Oh, wait. So some of these are just attack and move. Some of these are move and strike back. There are teammate activations as well you could possibly get. Use cunning. reload, dodge, alert, hack, heal, joker. It looks like, I'm assuming you're leveling up and gaining these or something like that. It says the initiative, and I don't know what that's going on, but it gets more and more advanced. You get more and more stuff you can do, obviously, by the looks of it. Okay, and that's it for these big cards anyway. So we'll go ahead and put those back. And let's change it up and go to some tokens here. So we'll have to open. It's like it's already almost open right here. Keep this up. And we got a whole bunch of different cars. Looks like that you can go into. I'm assuming these go here. As you purchase a car, you can actually get it. It looks like the size is just a little off here for now. Looks like there's a speed and a defense, and it looks like there's an alternate version as well. However, this is the wrong space, so obviously it doesn't go there quite yet. But the Crimson V2 is right here, and maybe it doesn't let you know what the Crimson V2 is. No, it's Alexia N04. But anyway, you put it there, and then you can actually drive around and get your own little car. By the looks of it, which is kind of cool. This one has, yeah, because see, this is the cost, and this actually has the value. So you have that, and then you have these right here, which go on to a district by the looks of it. No, I thought it did. Where did I see this symbol? oh, right here. So you can buy a care kit, right? Costs 200, and then you can supply your person with it. So now they have a care kit. Cumulative heals 1 health point to an agent at the restoration phase. Right, so you can get a care kit. There's a lot of care kits. What else we got here? Just got care kits? What we got? Oh, there's a big old van. Look at that. Van Dyne costs 600. Yeah, I don't know how that works exactly. Care kit. Oh my gosh, they're all care kits. Care kits and interrupt tokens. Alright, so let's go. Right now, all I get is care kits. Well, that's sad. Oh well, that's alright. Again, I don't have everything here, obviously. But we got to see the cars, and the cars are cool. Cars are cool. I dig cars. Put all this stuff up. Trying to stay organized a little bit. Maybe, sort of, kinda. Alright. There we are. Okay. What's next? Let's look at... Oh, wait. No, here's some more stuff. Let's take a look. Here we have updated aesthetics. Costs 1,000. Upgrade aesthetics. Also gives you your sociability +1. You can upgrade them. In other words, you can make them look nicer. Cuffs. So you can go arrest people, I guess. Discard, remove 1 opponent from the combat zone when this agent starts a combat. I guess you can just arrest them or detain them if nothing else. Here's a shotgun. Shotgun will cost 500. This is a death dealer. Let's see. Novice, it does +3, and expert does +3 as well. So no real difference there that I can tell. And some symbols here. Probably, it looks like noise probably or something like that. Here's an optical augmentation. Probably helps me with hacking or driving. There's your driving +1 as you enhance your eyes. You have a camera. I'm not going to look at all of these. Eagle eye. When this agent draws a support card, draw 1 clue token too. Okay, so you can kind of take a look at those. The submachine gun only costs 300. The Harbinger. That's a novice +2 and expert +4. There, that would be nice. And there's a range. I don't know what the range is per se. Maybe it just means, you know, not your own space. Some more shotguns, some more cuffs. Here's a tattoo. Tattoo adds to sociability as well by the looks of it. Got a combat knife. Got a whole bunch of stuff here. Very cool. Very cool. I dig that. I like the fact that you can really customize your agent like that. So not only do you get different agents, but you can equip them and customize them and make them, you know, good at driving or good at doing whatever. Looks like these are probably maybe the bad guys, I would assume. right now. Hopefully, the Kickstarter does well. We get minis for everything. That'd be awesome. Okay, so here it looks like you got, some punk guy here as soon as it focuses. There we are. So you can have some, maybe a gang member there, or some 4 or 5 armed robot person going on here, or another guy here. Definitely looks like a gang member. Same kind of thing as that gang member mini you had. And I think that's it. Just those 3 different kinds of enemies from the looks of it. Assuming these are enemies. I'm assuming they are. I'm assuming. You know what to say about assuming. Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. Okay. There's that. We're almost done. We're almost done. Let's look at some of this. This looks like a fun one. I don't even know what the heck this junk is. What is this junk? That's the name of the game. What is this junk? Let's see. Another great day in New Eden. Oh, what is all this stuff? This is interesting. We got like a little clue token here. We got all sorts of stuff. What do we got here? We got do not pass tape. We got some kind of driving enhancement there. We got a weapon stuff here. This is maybe a clue weapon? Oh, I don't know. We got like a news event media 6 thing. What else we got here? We just got a few of those. We got whatever the heck this junk is. Some cuffs. A whole bunch of clue tokens. So I'm assuming all of this matters. We got some DNA. What is that? A shuriken? It's like a shuriken. A joker. Whatever the heck that is. Okay, well, there's obviously stuff going on there. Again, it is kind of an investigation thing. And so that'll probably be involved there. That's interesting. One more token bag. Some dials, some cards, and we are done. Let's take a look here. Okay, so we got some more tokens here, kind of the same kind of thing by the looks of it. Let's see what we got is the red triads here. Obviously it's miscut and whatever. Some kind of riot thing by the looks of it, and a whole bunch of XP tokens, and then the other organization as well. We got some, I don't know what, a quest marker maybe or something like that. Don't know, couldn't tell you. Whole bunch of tokens though. Definitely a lot of different ones, some unique symbols perhaps you might need to know, like this, I don't know what that is right now. Obviously, I'm sure the rulebook will tell me. Okay, so we'll post that here. There we go. Dials and some tiny cards, and then that's it. Alright, what is it? Come on. There we are. Okay, so we have allocated funds for each of them. Federal Security Branch allocated funds. Looks like I don't really have the post to go through it that I know of, but it looks like you'll be doing something like this, I guess, or it probably goes maybe in both like this. I bet it goes like this. And so you can turn one and the other, and I don't know. Maybe it's probably like this. So you can have like, no wait, because that's now upside down. Okay. So it definitely goes like this, because that doesn't make any sense. Well, I don't know. Oh, so there's 900. I just don't know what this front one is. What this one is. But that's how that works, obviously. Okay. We're going to put that to the side. Put that down. Cards! Not easy open. It's closed. Sad. That's alright. That's alright. I think it was really just the one that did that. Alright. Let's take a look. There's so many cards here. Oh my gosh. Boop. Look at that. Look at that. That is mad skills is what that is. You wish you had skills like that. Taking them all out, making a mess. How much of hacking cards? More hacking cards, more hacking cards. Alright, let's see, there's a bunch of those. These all look the same as well. Software cards. Let's get some software cards in there. We got software card. Software card. Looks like these are combat cards. Okay, makes sense. Notice the symbols, right? I recognize the hacking symbol here. I recognize the combat card symbol here. So we definitely have the symbols reused here. And this is not in English there, but it is in here. We got marauders and hackers and killers by the looks of it. And then more hacking cards here. Okay, all right, let's take a look. What do we got here? Oh, wait, what do we got here? We got support cards. Investigation cards. Looks like for the red triads, there's an eco squad. There's the TV-24. And then there is the security branch as well. Interesting. So we got a work in progress of some of this here. Organization has to own at least 2 agents. These look like different objectives almost. At least 1 agent from your team has to have been a location of 1 event card in this token. I will say that the text here is pretty small. Condition none. I'm perfect. Again, work in progress. We got hacking. Looks like you have these different software blocks. Again, this is actually kind of hard to read, and the text is really tiny. So I'd prefer maybe some nicer text on there, but again, it's temporary stuff. We got the software card. This looks a little bit more advanced. Looks like you can actually buy this software, and it does different stuff. Permanent, draw 2 additional software cards during a hacking action. And then the phase, reorganize the clue tokens in your folder as you please, whatever the heck that means. Buy some Trojan software. Got the combat cards here. Looks like there's attack and defense, depending on what it is you want. And the card's different. You probably draw these. Because notice I didn't see any dice. It's all card driven. And then some of the bad guys here. And then depending on the day, depends on their attack and defense, which is kind of interesting. Attack ranged, attack close combat, attack ranged as well, and another hacking card there. Okay, all right, well, that is everything, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I know I did. Definitely some interesting stuff here, and some freaking sweet minis as well. So I'll let you guys know about this game real soon in the review, so stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.